this kind of blew up this week on Twitter. A lot of people coming for Blair White this week. And it may have been inspired by this tweet here from Blair. It says, if you see a bulge in a conservative woman's pants, it's a gun. If you see a bulge in a liberal woman's pants, it's a penis. And then I'm trying to find where she looks like incredible. And I don't know where she's putting it, but wherever she's putting it, it's working. You know what I mean? And a few people were coming after for her this week. And I wonder, I'm trying to find the tweet where somebody responded like, yeah, Blair White, this is what's wrong. This is what's wrong with the whole right wing. Like basically saying everyone should disavow her. And I'm like, wow. I'm like,
are you talking about the TikTok video?
Yes. I'm like, I think that's incredibly narrow-minded. Okay.
Are they shocked that Blair, like everyone knows that Blair blows her load, okay? It's in more than one way. Like it shouldn't be a shock.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like people don't understand is like I don't think the right there are some people on the right who are just fully anti-trans in all forms, but I think most people generally like don't want an agenda pushed on them. And that's the thing is when it crossed over into messing with kids and pressuring kids and like taking advantage of confused kids trying to find themselves, tomboys, and maybe you should be, maybe you should cross over. Like that's the thing most people have a problem with. Blair's not trying to push an agenda. She's certainly not trying to push it on kids, and she doesn't go around saying that she is a female. She is constantly reminding people that she's biologically a male. So
yeah, Blair dedicates so much of her content to fighting predators in general. She does a really good job at it. She's always as transparent as she possibly can be. She tries her best to be honest. When she does
literally
make mistakes,
puts the trans in transparent.
I was gonna say transparent.
She speaks on other transgender people who are doing those things. So I don't know how much more she can be doing. Like if she ever gets something wrong, you could tell her and then she'll correct herself. But from what I see, she does a really good job at making it clear where she is on her positioning on making kids trans, giving them hormones, why it's bad, the crazy transgenders, like for example, like lives on TikTok type of content. So I don't know how it's going to come for her when she's doing so much good and all the right things to fight those things. But then there's people who are conservatives who are hypocrites and not very transparent. So I feel like there are much better targets for inconsistent people who aren't who they say they are. I can't.
Okay, so thank you, Anna. She found this TikTok and she commented on it on her feed. But this is from, I guess it's Morgan Ariel. Conservatives are playing a dangerous game, playing along with this insanity, thirst trapping straight men into having sexual thoughts about the same sex while counterfeiting as a woman is wicked. Please report Ms. Blair White. Is that what she's doing?
No, she's not.
Thirst trapping straight men? She's not mentioning straight men at any point.
Blair looks better than her. That's all this is.
Blair looks incredible. And guess what? Like, this girl doesn't look awful. Like, I don't know. I would probably need to see more to make a total decision here.
Chrissy, she's one of those girls that makes videos in her car.
Ugh, gross.
Crying
all
about
right.
Car
no more.
We got a car TikToker
straight. There's trapping straight men doing sexual thoughts about.
No, Blair has a significant. Like Blair has a boyfriend.
She's engaged.
Yeah.
How about this? Like she's complaining that men are getting thirst trapped by Blair. How about they just like not look at her then? Like maybe don't get your pee-pee hard over every girl you see. You don't know who the fuck they are. You don't know what they have. You literally that's why you shouldn't do that. And you should like.
I bet you have to say that to every man you see in public. Please don't get your pee-pee hard at me. My God.
I just like the phrase "Don't get your pee-pee hard."
Don't get your pee-pee hard at me, please. I'm a human being.
Like, why are they looking at thirst traps on the internet? Like, that's what's gonna happen. You don't know.
There's more fucked up fetishes and things like that. She's just. Dudes are doing something. There's a lot that won't ever admit to being attracted to a trans woman.
Well, but
Okay,
also,
I want to play this and get the full.
one
Wait,
second of doing any research on Blair, and you know that she's trans, right? Like you go to her profile, you watch any video that she
And
has.
great. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
she's
so
not
they
pretending that she's a natural born woman. She's very upfront of I'm a trans woman. So anyone that didn't know who she was when they saw this picture, 5 seconds of research and then they know. So
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
chick
Right.
is just jealous and bitter. That's all I get from it.
yeah, I think
Obviously.
before I've even watched this video, I think this girl's going, "Oh my god!"
Oh, you haven't seen
this
it?
dude, this I haven't watched it. I'm like, this dude looks this good, and I look like this. It's like, yeah, there's no excuse. Morgan Ariel, get to the gym, do what you need to do. Okay, I'm not saying you need to get surgery, but like, you don't seem like a completely hopeless looking chick at the moment. I feel like I'm
every
like,
drag queen I know does makeup better than me. And
okay,
that's fine.
I can't keep quiet about this stuff anymore. This is where the conservative movement is at right now, where things like this are being glorified. Mr. Blair White,
oof.
what I really should address you as is a devil, because that's exactly what you are
Goodness
when
gracious.
you are
Calm down. You're the devil.
intentionally
Well,
going on your platform and posting content like this to thirst trap and deceive straight men into having perverse thoughts about you.
Have you? Yeah, it's like, have you met Blair? Like, everything she does is like, her sexuality is like part of her personality. This is not an
Yeah.
uncommon. It's not like turtleneck, bikini with a gun. Like, this is not an uncommon post for her.
You're a devil and God is not pleased, and you need to repent or God is going to deal with you accordingly. And I really mean what I'm trying to say to you, and I pray that you get a hold of it.
Oh.
And for anybody who wants to rebuttal me and say that I'm being hateful, look, I
rebuttal
don't hate
me.
anybody, but I know what God hates, and God hates sin.
I
And if you're struggling
pretty
with
sure this chick
sin
has
or you're in
sense.
some kind of bondage, but it's another thing when you intentionally attempt to
Bondage.
deceive other people and then bring them
He's
into
not-
your
Trying to deceive anybody. She never says she's a biological female.
demonic state of being. So I'm calling it out. This is not conservatism. And if this is the conservative movement, this is just another reason of why God is not going to have favor on the conservative movement or any political party in this nation.
Hold on.
How
but
many
why
men?
would- Hold up, but why would a Christian man be indulging in thirst traps? If
Right,
you're actually
right.
following your faith, why would you be indulging in thirst traps? That's their
Oh my
fault
god!
for indulging.
Imagine she caught her dude liking Blair White photos.
think
on
that's
Instagram
what
He
and nothing
probably
was
does.
done.
That's what it seems like. But whenever people play this whole like, oh, you're going to hell, you're the embodiment of the devil, and God looks down on you. I'm like, God created every single person in his image, right? God created you for that way for a reason. So basically, when people do this, I'm like, oh, so you know better than God? Great, thanks.
That's not how real Christians or
No.
people like of faith react to other people. They don't act like they don't. I feel like people that are actually those types of people, they try to empathize and like help. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I get what you mean.
It's a
that they
tongue-in-cheek
put negativity
post
like that.
from Blair.
Yeah.
This is very like tongue-in-cheek. Like,
And she's wearing a
is
bikini.
cheeky and funny, and it's like, if
Yeah.
you know her, she still has her equipment, and it's like, so I think she's just sort of a play on words. She's having fun here. She's definitely not trying to take anybody's man. She's definitely engaged.
I wouldn't. But all of their men probably just look at
our
her
dudes
like,
getting
oh god, they're
turned-
jerking
our
off
dudes
to her.
getting turned
Yeah.
on by this? Sure. Is she trying to turn people on with this? I don't think it matters. I just think like
She's just
there's
doing
always,
her thing.
there's always going to be a hot girl in a bikini, and whether that's Blair White or somebody else,
Right.
it's like it kind of doesn't matter.
We all post thirst traps. Why shouldn't she be able to?
Yeah.
I mean, and not have your man get hard. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Your man got hard in an Instagram post. Oh God, what are we gonna do? The Lord's gonna strike you down. Looking
What
stuff.
I think is the gayest thing. I think my favorite thing when I was hosting the Minds event in June, I said something like one of the panels was going to be titled like, "Am I am I gay if I'm attracted to Blair White? But I always like asking people the question, like, what is is it gayer to suck a dick or have your dick sucked or have something in your butt?
My anal days are over, so I
mean, like,
can't,
for a
can't
dude.
speak on that. If you're a dude and you have anal, then yeah, I mean,
I think it's gayer to be the one
fairly
doing
gay.
it,
Yes.
because if you're just taking it, then it's like it could be being done against your will. But if you're physically doing it, you're doing the motion of the
Yeah.
ocean. So
The motion of
Ari, go ask your boyfriend who's watching church right now what's the gayest thing he could do. Oh,
Ask him what the sermon's about, and if
I
it
actually
includes
think
anal.
it's great. I feel like I have this whole like other life that he doesn't need to know about.
that's the best.
On my internet
Congratulations.
life.
ask him what's gayer.